Dear students of English Literature class 10th NCERT, today in this lecture 2 English version lecture our topic is Nelson Mandela A Long Walk to Freedom. Students, this chapter is written by Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. It's the full name of Nelson Mandela. Students, in this second chapter of the first flight prose, we will come to know about South Africa and the celebration of South Africa's being a democratic country. Students, before we begin this lecture 2, I would like to give you a few points that were told you in lecture number 1. Students, Nelson Mandela opposed apartheid system in prevailing in South Africa, and he was imprisoned for 30 years there. Now it was a golden morning for the black people of Africa, that they were going to celebrate their day of freedom on May 10th, 1994. Students, on this day, on the soil of Africa, there were hundreds of dignitaries from the world. There were world leaders to celebrate and to witness this occasion. Now, students, Nelson Mandela describes in this second part of this chapter that occasion. Now, students, this is M. Rahman and you are attending ORSC classes of English language. Please to continue your syllabus, subscribe our channel ORSC classes of English language. Now, students, let's begin lecture number 2. A few moments later, we all lifted our eyes in awe as a spectacular array of South African jets. Students, now you come to know how this celebration was celebrated. Student, in the first part, you know which people took place there and what the speech of Mr. Nelson Mandela was. Now he is describing the event, means after taking pledge and talking to the people, after a short while, when they lifted their eyes in the sky, there were jets, African jets and helicopters, which were the troop carriers, which were the platoon carriers. They were roaring in the sky and they were creating in perfect formation over the Union buildings, means they were taking flights over the Union buildings. Union buildings is just like a parliament. Student, it was not only a display of pinpoint precision, means students, that was the dangerous display by the aircraft and helicopters. It was a management of a second to display their feet in the sky. Pinpoint precision means, students, to maintain balance and everything even in fraction and seconds, and it was a display of military force of South Africa, but a demonstration of the military's loyalty to the democracy. Students, in these flights and in these moments of happiness by the helicopters and troop carriers, he was taking it in form of happiness of the military's loyalty to the democracy South Africa, to a new government that had been freely and fairly elected, and he was rejoicing the government that was formed on based on democracy, and to a new government that had been freely and fairly elected, means this government was elected, was chosen fairly and was based on justice. Only moments before, the highest generals of South African defense and police, their chests bedecked, means decorated with ribbons and medals from the days gone by, saluted me and pledged their loyalty. Now, students, it is a very important statement here. You see, only moments before means it was in the nearest past, means at that time is not if I think this time I'm not I mean what I am describing means what Nelson Mandela is describing, that is not related to long past, only moments before, means only a short while before. These highest generals of South Africa, which were related to defense force, and their breast was decorated with medals from days gone by. In those days in which the black people suffered, saluted me, means they were saluting to those black people and pledged their loyalty, saluted me and pledged their loyalty. And even those policemen, those highest generals, were taking pledges to follow the constitution of South Africa now, means the people who were trying to arrest these people are taking pledge to this day to follow the new constitution of South Africa, means they were now following them as their leaders. I was not unmindful of the fact, means the leader Nelson Mandela says that he can't forget this reality, that not so many years before that this happened, not long time ago, they would not have saluted but arrested me, means in the past their actions, the actions of these highest generals and the policemen was to arrest Nelson Mandela and other black people, but today they were standing there to show their loyalty. The time has changed. The time was changed then. Finally, a chevron of Impala jets left a smoke trail of the black, red, green, blue, and gold of the new South African flag. Students, as you know, South Africa was declared a democratic country, so there was going to be a flag hoisting, and the colors of the flag, which were black, red, green, blue, and gold of the new South African flag, were displayed in the sky, and they were and these aircrafts were throwing smoke in the colors of the flag. The day was symbolized for me by the playing of our two national anthems. Students, here the Nelson Mandela says, this day symbolized for me, means this day was to listen to give respect to two national anthems, and the vision of white singing Noski Sikelel Africa and black singing Die Stem, the old anthem of republic. Students, today two anthems were being sung there, black singing Die Stem, the old anthem of the republic, and one of the national anthems was of the white singing Noski Sikelel Africa. Although the day neither group knew the lyrics of the anthem they once despised, means although the white people who were sitting there were not able to understand the lyrics of the national anthem, they once despised, means they used to hate the national anthem, which was liked by black people. Now they were compelled to sing that national anthem. They would soon know the words by heart. Now it was the day on which they were singing that national anthem for the black people by heart. On the day of inauguration, I was overwhelmed with the sense of history. Students, on the day of inauguration, I was full of emotions, and I was recalling the incidents of history. In the first decade of the 20th century, a few years after the bitter Anglo-Boer War, and before my own birth. Students, now Nelson Mandela is describing the conflicts that were in South Africa and other parts. Now a few years after the bitter Anglo-Boer War, before my own birth, means there was a struggle named Anglo-Boer War before the birth of Nelson Mandela. The white-skinned people South Africa patched up their differences, means after this Anglo-Boer, the people of Africa created the differences and erected a system of racial domination against dark-skinned people, means they started discrimination against dark people, and they started a system apartheid of their own land. The structure they created formed the basis of one of the harshest, most inhuman societies, means The system created by them was the source of suffering. It was harsh and cruel system. It was full of inhumanities, and it was causing uh, inhumanity in the society the world has ever known, and it was in such a severe condition that the rest of the world can't imagine about that. Now in the last decade of the 20th century, students, it was in the first decade of the country, in the first decade. Now this continued near about 80 years, and in the last decade of the country of the 20th century, now that was 10th May 1994, and my own 8th decade as a man, means as a man when he crossed 80 years, that system had been this system, students, had been overturned, means this system had been changed and replaced by one that recognized the rights and freedom of all peoples regardless of the color of their skin. Means the system that was based on prejudices, that was based on racial discrimination, was now totally changed, and it is now based on freedom and justice without any regard to the color of their skin. That day that had come about through the unimaginable sacrifices, means students, now it was the day through which they got this day of freedom. Unimaginable sacrifices, for that people gave their sacrifices which can't be dreamed of. Ordinary people can't even think in his dreams about their sacrifice, and there were thousands of South African black people whose suffering and courage can never be counted or repaid, means their sacrifices can never be repaid, means there can be no repayment for their work of patriotism. I felt that day as I have on so many other days. I felt that day as I have on so many other days, means Nelson Mandela is recalling the emotions and feelings that he had on past days, that I was simply the sum of all those African patriots. Students, in this line, Nelson Mandela is paying tribute for their great work, and he says that this freedom is because of their sum, is because of the total of their activities. So after their total activities, they including Nelson Mandela, could get such a freedom. African patriots who had gone before me, means those who showed their leadership, who took steps before Nelson Mandela, and Nelson Mandela here is respecting those who took steps in this direction before Nelson Mandela. That long and noble line ended and now began again with me, students, and that is a long line of people. Students, that was a long line of people who stepped up in the freedom struggle and lead South Africa. I was pained that I was not able to thank them. Now Nelson Mandela shows and reflects his inability, that he is not able to thank their sacrifice, to thank for their activities, and they were not able to see what their sacrifices had wrought means brought about. And now students, keeping them in the memory, Nelson Mandela says that he was not able to see the people observe all the things that had been received by their strong and pious efforts. The policy of apartheid created a deep and lasting wound in my country and my people, means the policy of apartheid gave a great suffering to the people of South Africa. All of us will spend many years, and if not generations, recovering from that profound hurt. Now students, it's a hope of Nelson Mandela. All of us will spend many years here in this new world, in this new country, in this new democracy, if not generations. Recovering from the profound hurt means they will recover their pains and suffering in this new atmosphere, but the decades of the oppression and brutality had another. But the decade and oppression and brutality means, students, the time in which they got operation, they got sufferings. It was another unintended effect. Students, I mean to say, they should leave all these things and now they should come to enjoy this new world. And that was that it produced the Oliver Thombo's students, and to give this new generation this open world was the thought of so many leaders, and few of them are given here. The Oliver Thombo, Walter Sissulus, the Chief Luthlis, the Yusuf Dadus, the Bram Fishers, the Robert Sobukovs of our time. Means these were the people, students, who supported this campaign. Men of such extraordinary courage, wisdom, generosity, that their like may never be known again. Means such type of people will never born in this world, and their courage is all beyond imagination. Perhaps it requires such depths of operation to create such heights of character. Students, now Nelson Mandela says that this their higher character was built in just opposite situations, in adverse situations. My country is rich in the minerals and gems that lie beneath its soil. Means beneath the soil, students, beneath the soil of South Africa there are gems and diamonds, but I have always known that its greatest wealth is its people. Means Nelson Mandela here sees his citizens of the country more precious than the gold or material wealth there. They are the finer and truer than purest diamonds. They compare the people of South Africa than the gems which are found in the soil of South Africa. Students, now in this paragraph, it is from these comrades in the struggle that I learned the meaning of courage. Means he is obliged to his companions through them he learned the meaning of courage time and again. Means again and again I have seen men and women risk and give their lives for an idea. Means he had experience with those sacrificing people who were ready to give their life for a very short idea. I have seen men standing up to attacks and torture without breaking, showing a strength and resilience that defies the imagination. Students, Nelson Mandela describes his experience that he had been with the people who were ready to shed their blood on the every attack of the oppressors. The brave men, I learned that courage was not the absence of fear. And this is the teaching, students, very important line. Nelson Mandela said that I learned that courage was not the absence of fear. Means courage, whenever you are courageous, it never means that you are fearless, but the triumph over it. But if you show courage, you try to get victory over the fear. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid. Means there is no people in the world who is not afraid, but he who conquers the fear. But the brave people is he who covers, who conquers, who wins the fear. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin. Students, according to Nelson Mandela, it is not the right of anybody to cross the limit to do injustice because of his skin color or his background or his his religion. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate. Students, if they can learn to hate, it means people should hate if they are ready to face hate. They can be taught to love. Means people can be taught to show love, for love comes more naturally to human heart than its opposite. Means it is easy to get love in return, so people should love others. Even in grimmest times in prison, when my comrades and I were pushed to our limits, when they were imprisoned students, there was a hard time in the prison and they learned a lot there, and they were tested their last limits of their patience. Students, I would see a glimmer of humanity in one of the guards, perhaps just for a second. Students, Nelson Mandela learned from everywhere. Even he would see a glimmer, a ray of hope of humanity in the guards of the prison. Maybe it was for a second, but it was enough to reassure me and keep me going. And this was a hint to Nelson Mandela that if a glimmer of humanity can come even in the guards of prison, students, it's very important to follow humanity. It was enough to reassure me, means it was the symbol for Nelson Mandela to reassure him. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. Means, students, this is the teaching of Mr. Nelson Mandela. Man's goodness is a flame, means good qualities of a man is just like a flame and can be hidden but never extinguished. Means this flame should continue, it should never be distinguished. Means humanity must always be in the heart of man, it should never be ended. Student, this is the end of this lecture 2. I hope you have liked this lecture. So please, to continue your studies, your lectures, please subscribe our channel ORAC Classes of English Language. And if you like it, please students share, like, share and comment to us. Thanks.